Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna go see if that worked? Of course. Be right back. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as, well, we can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her. But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, we rarely have anyone. Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true, for both you and your spouse. Free pony rides in space. Oh look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? River? Dagnabbit, glass, slippery. Johnny! John! What, the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on until then. I do have some calls to make. Doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? Ah, the sun's rising. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. I'm loving this game. At this point, this is probably like the 10th episode in, but I've actually been playing for how long? For 2 hours straight, and I'm loving it. It's great. How's John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. He'd better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. I remember where the kitchen is. It's next to the door. The door to the kitchen is next to the stairs. I remember when I got the candy cane for the children. No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter? Where did you get that coffee? Shh. Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now, shh. I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shushed me. Temporarily unshushed. Oh, ain't I lucky. Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There are a bunch more of them in there, and in the basement too. Ah, Alright, resume shushing. Last paper rabbit gave. Let's see. Okay. What else can I do in here? I turn on the light. The last paper rabbit we ever gave to John. That's it. That's all I can do in here. Do I go back upstairs? If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. I heard him making phone calls there. Now do I go back down to him? Not sure. The toy platypus. Maybe I should go get it. It's in the basement. Wait, no, don't I already have it? Wouldn't be in the basement. Wait. Okay, hold on. Where do I even... What do I do right now? Right, that part we can do. I see. But what if... Okay, I suppose so. Do I just continue clicking on him? Right, that part we can do. But what if... Okay, I suppose so. Right, that part we can... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I just have to wait? Do I go to the lighthouse? Maybe it was a clue that I'm supposed to go to the lighthouse. I'll go to the lighthouse. Better go see if Neo has any idea. Guess I'm not supposed to go to the lighthouse. There must be some event that triggers him ending his phone call, but what? What would the event be? What do I have to do for his phone call to finish? Maybe I could go into a different room, such as this one, and see. Oh, there we go. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. Okay, what can I do in here? Turn on the light? That would be bad if they're trying to sleep. Yeah, okay. Nothing in here, I guess. Where's the... This could be good. So this half will go do nothing. Place book on shelf. Read passage. Oh, maybe another year. Nothing in this room, I guess. Oh, I guess I follow her out here. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you're even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Don't forget you were gonna eat. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With two children and all, I mean, it's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows that help get them back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. No more questions. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he just told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Maybe that's the event that triggered the phone call. Yeah, it was. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck, they tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies that should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Ahem, forgot my coffee. Beta blocker. I wonder. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Ava. It smells. I know, it's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at. It was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? That smells stimulate memory. What? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. I was right. I know big words. We can use it as the stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he is still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now, you just need to go fetch a piece of the roadkill. Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it. Exactly, I've already done my part. Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves that you can borrow. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Let's go get that roadkill. Huh. Deja vu. Not really sure what she was talking about, to be completely honest. Maybe it was like the two squirrels running down. But I didn't notice that before. The kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car, it at least makes its odor controllable. Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Valved container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. Contained roadkill order. Silence, silence, silence. Breaking the silence as I walk up the hill because I have nothing to talk about and I'm not good at playing games by myself. Hello. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Where are you going? I have to take a leak. I gotta go feed my digital pet. What? Yeah, dudette. I've been feeling retro. Anyway, hurry and go set things up. I'll be there in no time. What are you got someone dying back there. What the potato is he up to? I have no time to check on him now. Walk faster, lady. So when we get to that exact point, I will send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it mattered to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need.